Every spring, daylight savings put two things to the test: our ability to function on one less hour of sleep, and Grandma's old tech that she refuses to replace. Luckily, while you were helping Grandma reset every clock in the house, we were busy rolling out new features and improvements designed to make workflows cleaner, automation smarter, and repetitive tasks a whole lot easier to manage. So let's see what time savers Mailtrap is bringing you this season. Since the time change left us all running on half battery this spring, we figured we'd help developers win some momentum back with our new Email Logs API. Using this API, you can now pull sent email logs on demand, including deliveries, opens, clicks, bounces, spam reports, unsubscribes, and more, all without depending on real-time webhooks. And in case your endpoint decides to clock out early for the spring break, with Email Logs API, you can also download raw EML files for compliance or debugging purposes, backfill missed webhooks events after an outage, and event export delivery metadata directly into your own dashboard or internal workflows. Sun's out, logs out, am I right? Next, to balance out the lost hour of sleep, we decided to upgrade the Mailtrap AI assistant to take a little more work off your plate. But before I tell you all about that, a quick reminder to click subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our upcoming video on AI agents. The improved assistant now has access to your workspace data, including analytics, campaigns, email logs, domains, templates, and usage limits, allowing you to ask questions like, compare my delivery rates for the last 2 weeks, or why did my bounces spike yesterday, and get immediate answers without jumping between tabs or filters. Talk about a spring workflow glow up. And while we're on the topic of transformations, the Mailtrap UI got a seasonal refresh too, with dedicated spaces for each product and shared resources grouped neatly under the General tab. But that's not all. Clearer breadcrumbs have also been added across pages to help you keep track of where you are, while the sidebar now keeps relevant tools within easier reach. And to top it off, integrations have switched from one long generic list to a setup that actually reflects the product you're working with, which should be especially useful in case daylight savings use up all the time you had for endless clicking. Now, for developers whose desktops currently contain 67 open tabs, we've released the Mailtrap CLI app, an official command line tool you can use to send emails, inspect sandbox inboxes, manage domains, rotate tokens, monitor analytics, and automate workflows without ever leaving the terminal. And unlike my jeans after all that Easter food, this CLI fits comfortably into CI/CD pipelines, bash scripts, SSH sessions, and headless environment, all without forcing you into a pile of messy curl commands. Switching over to the API side, token management also got a much needed upgrade. Because let's be honest, manually rotating credentials feel about as outdated as turning clocks with a butter knife. That's just me? Okay. With 5 new endpoints, the API now allows you to create, inspect, list, delete, and reset tokens programmatically without needing to jump into the UI. Tokens can also be scoped to specific accounts, project, sandboxes, or sending domains, making secure credentials rotation and automated provisioning much easier to handle. Speaking of automation, as our last major update, we're happy to announce the release of Mailtrap's MCP's latest version. This new version comes with support for filtering email logs, inspecting message details and event history, pulling sending stats, as well as managing domains and DNS verification. And for those of you working with sandbox emails, good news! The MCP now allows direct access to spam reports and HTML check results. If anyone needs me, I'll be using all the time MCP help save to catch up on some spring cleaning. But beyond the major releases, we also spend some time fine-tuning smaller parts of our platform as well. For starters, we added contact segmentation by soft bounce events, helping protect sender reputation automatically between campaigns and avoid sending campaigns to contact who recently soft bounced. In terms of infrastructure, we introduced static IPs for both SMTP sending and webhooks, giving teams one reliable set of Mailtrap-owned IP ranges for firewall rules and webhook delivery. And finally, for anyone coding side-by-side with AI assistants these days, we released Mailtrap Skills, so tools like Cursor and Cloud Code can work with accurate Mailtrap context directly inside the editor. Turns out even your robot coworkers want to make the most of the extra sunlight. That wraps up this Spring Product Digest, and while daylight savings continues to confuse everyone twice a year, at least these updates should make your debugging, automation, and email management a lot smoother. We are already planting the seeds for the next update with a lot more on the way. In the meantime, check out the docs linked in the comments to explore all of the new updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.